afternoon, wherever it is where you are. We are doing some home DIY projects. That's do it yourself, or in this case, with Therese's help. So we're hanging more blinds today. So we want to hang some blinds on these 4 windows. The windows are all the same size. We're going with the same style blinds throughout the entire cabin. And these are going to require some shimming. If you look here real quick, I have a set of blinds sitting in the window here, and you can see that they're a little bit short. Now they came stock this way, but we're going to work it. Instead of getting a bigger blind and cutting it down, we're just going to use these. So what we did here is we shimmed it. I used some plastic shims, and I've put 3 on here and doubled them back, so I'm getting the spacer of 6. And I'm going to do that on both sides. I haven't done this side yet. And hopefully this will hang in there. And then they also have a support bracket, which will go in the center to help support the weight. And then you just lock them down, and you got blinds. So that's our project for today. I don't know that I'll finish, and I don't know that I'll be doing this all day. It takes probably a couple hours once you get going, and if you have help, it really helps. You know, hand me the screw, hand me the drill, that kind of thing. It really speeds things up.
I'm the assistant.
You're the assistant. Let me show you in the kitchen real quick what we did this morning already.
Here's the other windows too. So there's 4 to do with the blinds.
So we needed some lighting in the kitchen here, so we went with some LEDs and a string. And I mean, they're not expensive lights. What were they, 20 bucks or something?
Yeah.
And what it does is there happens to be a switch up here that works on a switch. It's a switched outlet, which just means that it's wired to a switch. So when I turn it on, all the lights come on.
So before up here there was just a screw-in plugged light bulb, and it didn't really light anything up.
That light's over here. We just moved it over.
Yeah, that bulb that's over here. We're just temporarily doing this until we get a lighting solution over there.
Correct. It's temporary.
So it didn't really light anything up in the kitchen before, but look how bright it is now. So these LED
Yeah, huge difference.
was a great solution.
And it uses very, very little power. I don't know the exact number, but it was minute. Minute. And we also did under cabinet lighting as well. These you have to switch on individually. And I haven't mounted the switch yet. But you can do each one individually. This one does have a remote control. I just set it right here, and you can push the button. And it's got 3 lights underneath. So it lights up this space on the counter if you don't need overhead light. So now we've lit up a very dark area on a budget. I mean, I don't think all the lights in total were more than $40. Am I correct?
No, that should have been about right.
Just roughly.
Roughly.
So we got these 2, and then we did these 3 are together. And then they're all through Amazon. And then we got these others that just came yesterday, and I strung them up today. So that lights up the kitchen. Now these aren't a decorative solution. These are just functional lights putting light in a dark space. But I think for the kitchen that's fine.
But I thought that you lit up my life.
You light up my life. Don't get me to singing. That's my worst attribute. I do not have that skill set. So we will use decorative lighting probably more out in the main living area. And we're actually talking about, instead of getting a dining room set, because there's only the 2 of us, we really just like eating and working. This is a camping table that's cluttered here, but we work in this space, and we can move this table around. As you've seen in some of our live shots, we use this table over here and then we put the chairs behind it, and then we bring the camera back here, and then the light goes behind the camera, and we shoot it that way. That's not always going to be. We got a room in the back.
As we actually get furniture, none of this mess is gonna be.
So
Right now it's a working mess, I guess.
this is a camping table that folds up, and we had it in a Jeep and took it all the way to Alaska and back and never used it. But as soon as we've been here, we've been using it every day here.
Yeah, and then this mess right now, eventually, I'm looking to get a cabinet to put some of this extra kitchen stuff, since there's not a lot of cabinet space in the kitchen, maybe a big double door cabinet to put somewhere.
Yeah, all this here is trash right here. All this to the right is trash except for this and this and the broom. But this is all trash, and I'm adding to the trash as I'm doing these windows.
Brett wants to get a pool table.
That's what we were thinking about.
He's thinking he wants to get a pool table for right over
I
here.
think it'd be fun in a cabin to be able to shoot some pool. So instead of a dining room table, which would get very little to no use, we're thinking maybe a pool table here, and then a pool lamp, which may come with the pool table. We're going to go look at one today that's at someone's house, and we'll see. We'll see if we want to do it. It almost costs as much to move the table as it does to buy the table, and that's my only hesitation with it. But the guy was selling it for $1,500. He has it down to $900. It's a good table. Maybe if he's hungry enough, he'll take $600, and then we may have to pay another $600 to get it moved. But if I pay someone else to move it, they set it up, they level it. It's got slate in the top, so it's a really nice table. And we'll see. We'll see if it's worth it. See if his contacts can move it, and on what timeline can they move it.
I wanted to get a nice rustic farmhouse kind of chandelier and hang it all the way up on that beam.
We got some ideas with lighting here. We could do a fan with a light kit, but we don't know yet.
You'd have to have an awful long rod.
Yeah, it'd be a long rod, so it could come down about at least a third of the way down. And it would have to have the really long blades that go real slow, like in Planet Fitness, the ones with the tip, and they go.
Yeah, we're not getting that.
Okay. Another idea over here, we really like this rock fireplace. We might get some accent lighting on the beam so that it shines down on the wall and just kind of lights this up as an accent wall.
That would be
Something
nice.
We're thinking about too. There's no plugs up here on this side, so the plugs would have to go all the way to the floor, but we can figure that out. Now, if we did a light or a fan up here, we could wire them in together. We could have the accent wires go up to the fan, tie them into the fan or light hub, and then go down the other side, because this is a switched light. So it would be nice to bring all the power to that over to this switch, just like they've done with this light. And so you can operate it on a switch. You've got 4 switches over here.
The ceilings are so high.
They're high. Yeah, I don't know, what are they, probably 12 to 15 feet?
Can't need a big ladder.
We did buy a couple ladders, so I think we're okay in that regard.
I see you hung the little shelf over
I
here.
did. This is the shelf we picked up
That's
a couple
pretty.
days ago at the help me out, farmer's market. So yeah, we
So
can have
pretty,
that.
I love
I
it.
know it says coffee, and these are probably for mugs, but we don't have 4 mugs. So, but we do have some keys with needs. So
That'll just remind you that I need coffee when you see it.
there you go. Maybe one of these keys fits your coffee cup, since you like to lock it down.
That's right, no sharing.
So we're working on some small projects, and we'll take you with us as we work, and I'll hang a blind and I'll show you how it operates. That's it.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Okay guys, so here we have the after. We showed you the before, and if you look to the right, those are still not done yet. There's the before. The windows are identical. Here's the after.
I like it. It came out great.
Yeah. So before and after. What you think?
I think it'll be great. And then when you close the blinds, when you don't want a lot of light in.
Yeah, and behind these windows is the porch, so they're not ever going to get a lot of direct light, but you can close them. I like to close them in that direction. Some people like to close them what I call in. And you go this way.
No, I like the other way better. I mean, that blocks out a lot of light right
Feels like
there.
it closes better, actually.
But
But I always like out.
I don't want it too dark in here anyway. We'll have to work on getting some curtains for
Like some
these
balances or
windows.
something.
Well, I
don't
just
like
meant
just-
the windows on the door, not those.
Yeah, the
There.
door. That window in
And there.
particular needs a sunblock because this is the window that
Comes through
glares the TV.
onto the TV. Sorry,
These
I
other
just
windows-
turned a little fast there. I made myself dizzy.
The windows don't really cast light to the TV, but that door window does.
Yeah, so I guess that's the next project is some little curtains on the doors.
Yeah, so
But I like it. It came out super nice.
it's out pretty good. So I got 2 more to do, and then what, lunchtime?
Yes, yes. Back to editing for me and blinds for you.
All right, some of you wanted to see our bedroom suite that we got a deal on, so I'll let Therese take it over.
All right, so here we are finally showing you. This is what we got for $500, right?
Yes,
It's
and
been
the
a
guy,
while, I almost forgot.
yeah, and the guy brought it over here for us because we didn't yet have the trailer to get it.
Yeah, this is when we really first got here.
Mm-hmm. And didn't have a bed.
So we got this beautiful bed frame.
All wood.
Yep, all wood. And then you got that chest of drawers over there, which gives some nice space.
Yeah. This is a small room,
It is a very small room.
but it's pretty neat. There's a lot of wood, so if you don't like wood, you probably
Yeah.
won't like this.
We do need to update the lighting in here because the only
Yes.
light is this one and I cannot stand it. It is terribly placed for one. And it's just very blinding if you're sitting over here on the bed trying to read anything.
It's a
like
spotlight.
it's right in your eyes.
And there's no ceiling fan here, so we put a fan here on the wall that works pretty well and blows toward the thing. That's a good thing about wood. It's not really going to hurt anything to drive a nail or run a screw in it. You know, just put it in, take it out, no big deal.
Also, there came a nightstand,
Yep.
which has a good amount of space in it. It's got 3 drawers.
Mm-hmm.
As you
And
can
then-
see, I keep my nice little fan on the side too, so I can
Yeah.
have some extra.
Extra air.
I need lots of fans. And then here's the dresser and mirror.
I'm your fan. I'm your biggest fan.
Oh, that's so sweet. And it's nice. It has this nice mirror. It's heavy duty. It matches really well.
Yeah.
Of course, this wallpaper in the back
Yeah.
we're going to end up changing.
So that is sheetrock there. So we're gonna pull that down and put up something. We haven't really decided what to do in this room yet.
Well, I did see in all the 3 rooms, the bathroom, this room, and the other room, I wanted to put up this wallpaper that has nature scenes in it.
Mm-hmm.
The problem so far is I haven't found one that quite fits right. I had ordered one for the bathroom and it ended up being way too big and I had to return it. So they're very odd shaped sizes.
Yeah.
But I would love to do like a nature theme with some woods and maybe mountains
Mm-hmm.
in this room, that room. In the bathroom, I was thinking a waterfall scene would be nice.
Yeah.
So
nice.
I
And
just
it's
got to find that.
And it's just one accented wall.
I don't like the color of that either.
Yeah. So there is a small closet here. Ignore the I'm just showing you the space, not the stuff in the closet. So it's a small space. So we had to put some stuff upstairs.
So that is the bedroom that everybody's been asking about to see. This is the other deal for $500, including delivery. I thought it was a sweet deal because I've been looking around and you just don't see many wooden furnitures like this.
And sometimes you see them in pine and that, but I didn't want that. I wanted some real solid, good wood.
Yeah, the couple ones I did see that were in pine too were far away.
Yeah.
So it was a sweet deal.
Yeah, small space, so it doesn't really take a lot of furniture to fill it up. I mean, you really can't get much more in here and be able to walk around the bed. So
no, I think we're good. Maybe I might get kind of a coat rack or something over here. Not really sure, but I want to put something in that corner. But I don't know yet. Yep. Not a huge deal.
So we like it. And no tax on any of the stuff you buy on Marketplace.
Yeah, that's right.
So you get away from that 9.25%, 9.5% sales tax, which is really high here. But that's the only thing that's high here. The rest of it is low cost.
And for the trade-off, I'll take that any day.
Yeah, because then you can dictate whether you want to pay that sales tax or not depending on where you buy.
Yep. All right, the day is getting away from us, but here we are, Granger and Granger, driving for deals.
More deals, huh?
Deals, lots of deals. What are we getting today?
So this one's kind of strange. It's an oil-based heater. It's an oil-based heater. It's like a radiant heater, and it's got oil in it, and you plug it in, it heats it up. They're slow heaters, but they're nice, consistent, dry heat. And we wanted to get one of these maybe for the bathroom or later when it gets cooler. So we're kind of looking for some of these wintry deals before winter comes. So these things can range anywhere from $10 to $100. They're about $150 depending on brand, depending on if they have 2 temperature settings or one temperature setting, if they have a thermostat or if they don't have a thermostat. So we found one for $50. It's a Korean-made one. They're pretty good. I've had them before. Korea makes some pretty good heaters. So $50 is the deal. They're $109 on Amazon. Again, we avoid the sales tax. So, and this one's close. I couldn't find any others that were closer. So yeah, I think it's a good deal. And it's not one of our best deals, but I think it's a good deal.
All right, we'll check back later when we see how it looks. It's a beautiful day to find a deal. We found something else on Facebook Marketplace. It's a light for the vanity for the bathroom. But you could use it in other places.
Yeah, we thought it would come in handy, and it's $15. It's brand new in the box. So we thought we'd go ahead and snatch it up and see where we could use it. And we're meeting the guy for lunch. So we're meeting here at the Waffle House somewhere. And we have to hook up with him on our way to our appointment.
No waffles for you. Well, it's a beautiful day here in Tennessee. This fall weather is feeling great.
Woke up to 68 degrees. I love it.
So what are we doing on this fine day?
Well, we're looking for another deal.
A deal? What did you find now?
Well, this is a good time to buy water sports stuff because it's fixing to go out of season. So jet skis, your boats, anything right now, you can probably get a pretty good deal on because we're getting ready to go into winter. People are getting ready to put them up. So I'm looking for some water skis for next season.
I've never done that before.
I'm hoping with my shoulder I'll be able to do it. So that'll be a challenge, but we'll figure it out. And we're a few miles out from meeting this guy. He's got some water skis for sale for $30. So I think that's an awesome deal. So I wanted to snatch them up.
Sweet. I can't wait to give it a try.
can't wait for you to also give it a try.
We'll check back after we get them. Hopefully it's good and they're in good shape because the price is right. It's 2 pairs for 30, right? 2 pairs?
It doesn't really say if they're 30 a piece or not. We're just wanting 1 set.
Okay, so we'll find out.
All right, did we score some more deals here?
We sure did. Look at these.
Oh, look what we got here. A pair of water skis. And everybody's thinking it's October. Why are you getting water skis? Because we want to get a deal. You get a deal on water sports going into the winter.
Planning ahead.
That's right. I mean, we'll use them at some point. It doesn't matter if we use them now or if we use them, next spring. We'll have them.
I've never used them before, so that'll be a whole new adventure for me.
I have, but it's been a while, so it's going to be a whole new adventure for me as well.
I can't wait. We're going to have fun on the water.
Yeah, we still need to score a ski rope, but those are pretty easy to pick up somewhere, so we'll be looking for those too.
Sweet.
So, anyway, we didn't even say how much we paid for these.
$30.
$30. Yep, $30. He had 2 pair. We only needed 1, so we just bought 1 pair. We picked the better of the 2 pair, and
of course.
yep. And then
why wouldn't you?
We'll throw them on the boat. One day we'll get to use them.
Woohoo! So this is the end of the deals.
The deals for the week.
Driving for deals. This is the end. What all did we get? We went to yard sales. We went to a thrift store.
We did.
You got this.
$2.
$2.
$2.
I got this for $5.
Good deal.
For my zucchini noodles.
There you go. You can use that right away too.
I know. I'm so excited. That'll be much faster.
And this was a marketplace purchase.
Yes. And this one was 50?
50, I think, yeah.
50 doll hairs.
50 doll hairs.
So that was a good purchase.
Yeah.
We'll enjoy that when it gets chilly.
There's some dolls out there missing some hair.
Chili. You can eat some chili.
So these radiant heaters are good for, they heat an oil, and the oil is in the radiant, and then it produces a real dry heat, so it'll be good for the cabin.
I've never had one of those, so.
I have, and they're good in the bathrooms and smaller spaces that aren't too small. They do have to breathe. Or you can even put a fan behind them and blow the warm air into the room. So it gives you a little versatility.
Well, that's good. In the winter when I want to take a hot bath, I'm going to be using this.
Yep, for sure.
And then this was a marketplace deal.
Yep, this is brand new in the box.
And this is a bathroom vanity light. I guess you could use it in other places, and we're not sure if we're using this in the bathroom yet or not.
Right.
I think outside of that, it might even go in the hallway, because I do want to replace that one in the hallway.
Yep.
There's quite a few ones in this house that I want to replace.
So we just got it to get it because it was such a good deal. What did we pay for this, you remember?
$15.
$15.
That is a great deal.
Yeah.
So, and you could use this, I guess, this way or this way.
Yeah, I think you can flip it either way. Yep.
So we'll have to figure out which way we want to go.
Yep.
And where.
And all the pieces are in here. We just took one out to show you. And we'll
really nice people we met again.
Yeah.
This guy especially, he was nice. He was doing a bunch of remodeling on his home, and they overbought and realized he had stuff sitting around, so he was super happy that people would get to use it.
Right, yeah. So we're just going to put it back in the box and shelve it for now until we figure out how and when we're going to do our possibly bathroom remodel.
Maybe this week we'll get to that.
Yep, so.
Lots to do. I still need to find a wallpaper store.
Yes, we do. We still need to get that mural going.
Muriel?
Is it a mural?
Mural.
Mural. Sorry, I can't pronounce it right. Mural. I'm trying to marry up the mural.
You're trying to make it sound all bougie.
That's right. Mural. Well, thanks, guys, for joining us for some more great deals here at Madame Mayor's Adventures.
We'll be looking for more.